Hello! So today I wanted to share with you some products that I use constantly but rarely mention here on my channel. I have some makeup products, beauty items, as well as some jewelry, fragrance, lifestyle, and fashion items that I use and love on a daily basis, but for one reason or another I just rarely mention them in videos because they just don't seem to fit anywhere just right. This is actually the perfect video to share various types of products with you because it is in partnership with Nordstrom, and they're kind of a one-stop shop for all things beauty, but all types of things as well. I shop online at Nordstrom all the time because of that, but also because they have free shipping and free returns too. I've been shopping with them for years. I have a Nordstrom card, I have the whole deal, and I have a ton of products to share with you. Let me know too in the comments down below if you like this video idea, because a few weekends ago I made a huge list of products, so I could make several parts over a period of time if you do enjoy it. Welcome back, and welcome if this is your first time here. I would love it if you have not hit that subscribe button yet, if you would consider doing so before the end of this video and becoming part of the family. All right, let's go ahead and get into all of these products that just don't get enough love here on my channel. This first product used to get a lot of love on camera, but it's kind of been pushed to the back after I've discovered newer concealers along the way. But I do still use it off camera and in my personal life. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. It's a great concealer if you have dry textured under eyes, if you want something that's gonna last a long time and that wears really well throughout the day. And I did want to be sure and mention it because I do talk about Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation on my channel quite a bit. And right now, if you purchase any Estee Lauder product that's $39.50 or more, you get a free gift with purchase. So if you're thinking about restocking Estee Lauder Double Wear or trying this concealer or any Estee Lauder product for the first time, they have a pretty nice free gift going on. So I'll have the link to that page as well as both of these products, so you can check that out if you're interested in anything Estee Lauder. I did want to make that announcement first thing because I know a lot of you are Estee Lauder fans. I have no excuse for not talking about this next product more than I do on my channel. I don't know why I don't put it in more videos. I think I've given it a shout out maybe once or twice, but it definitely needs to be mentioned again. This is the Laura Mercier Blush Color Infusion. I have 4 of them. You kind of can't see them against my dark background. I'll put something on the screen. I have the shade Peach, Strawberry, Rosé, and the shade that I'm wearing right now is called Fresco. Fresco is probably my favorite because it's that great neutral that can go with really any lip you want. It looks great in the summer, it looks great in the winter, it looks great with a red lip, a neutral lip. It looks like it's got these kind of shimmery particles in it, but I mean, you can see on my face, it's not shimmery. It just looks really nice and glowy and fresh. You know, Laura Mercier is just known for making beautiful quality products. You can't really overdo these blushes. They apply to the face beautifully, they build well, they are just flattering on anyone with any skin type of any age. These live in my top drawer of my makeup vanity for a reason. They're just that good, and I definitely needed to mention them again because I use them all the time and they just don't get enough love. I can always tell when it's been a little bit too long since I've mentioned my favorite sunscreen because I'll start getting that question asked over and over in the comments. So this has been given a shout out on my channel for a long time, but it's been a while and I've been mentioning other sunscreens a lot because I was trying them. But this is still my holy grail sunscreen. It's a staple for me. It always will be. I can't imagine when it won't. And you can get it at Nordstrom. It's totally worth the money for me and my sensitive, oily combination skin. But there is a version that's really good for dry skin too. I'll link them both for you. This is the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense with Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This has a light tint so that it doesn't, whiten out your face. It sinks into the skin nicely. It doesn't make me a grease ball. It has a slight mattifying effect, but it's not sticky. I let it sink in for a few minutes and my makeup just applies beautifully over it. It doesn't have a weird lingering scent either. It is mineral based. I have very sensitive skin. That's the only type of sunscreen that I can wear. It's just not heavy or greasy like a lot of mineral sunscreens are. And I completely forgot, it's got antioxidants and resveratrol, which is great for anti-aging and, you know, just preventing more damage. This is one of the best daily facial sunscreens that I've found. I do rotate in others, but this is a staple that stays with me for a reason. I briefly mentioned this palette in a video recently. I mean, really, really briefly. And I wish that I talked about it more because I do still reach for this palette, even though it's not a newer palette, but this is a really great palette to have for a variety of looks. It is what I have on my eyes today for a very neutral look. And I feel like if you're, you know, around my age, mid-40s, it kind of has a young stigma to it, but it's totally worth having. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I do reach for it quite a bit. I just feel like you can get a nice variety of looks from it, and I don't talk about it nearly as much as I actually use it and reach for it. I love that it's perfect for summertime. It's perfect for fall. You have some nice subtle pops of color in here. It's not totally neutral, but yet if you want to go totally neutral, you can. You have everything you need in it. It's just really nice and it needs some love. So I wanted to give it some in this video. Like I said, it's what I have on my eyes today for a totally neutral wearable look for work or wherever, but that's not all you can do with this palette by any means. Now I have been giving these lipsticks some hype lately because of how well they wear, but I wanted to just give this one specific shade a shout out because of how much I've been wearing it on a day-to-day basis. This is the Chanel Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue lipstick in the shade Tender Beige. If you want just a pinky beige neutral shade, this is the one to go for, in my opinion. I feel like I struggled a lot with finding the right shade because the Chanel swatches are just really hard to go by, you know? So I watched a lot of videos and I went with Timeless Beige first, and it was a little browner than what I wanted, though I still love it. But this is kind of that pinky brownish beige that's just perfect. It's not what I'm wearing today because I'm doing some double filming today. For reference, what I have on today is also Chanel. It's a regular lipstick. It's called Adrienne or Adrian, I'm not sure, but which I also love. So if you click either the title or show more, depending whether you're on desktop or mobile, you'll get to the drop down description box where everything I'm talking about in today's video will be listed. So this for me is just the perfect everyday wearable shade. You know, if you like neutrals like I do, I have light, medium, warm, neutral skin tone. I know a lot of you are always wondering what lipsticks I'm liking, and I've talked about this formula a lot lately because it's bulletproof and creamy. It doesn't dry your lips out. You apply this shade first, let it dry for about a minute, and then you apply a clear gloss on top, and it just stays. It wears under a mask and doesn't rub off. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't pill up. It doesn't make your lips dry like some similar products. It just is a beautiful, beautiful product that I cannot get enough of because I've never found another product that functions exactly like this one does and so well. I just wanted to let you know the shade that I have been loving for me is Tender Beige. I have two fragrances that I really want to talk to you guys about because I keep wearing them over and over and I have not expressed anywhere how much I've been wearing these. So the first is Byredo Mojave Ghost. I feel like a lot of people have talked about this and I just bought it one day because I just wanted to see what it was about. I love fragrances, whether I'm going somewhere or whether I'm just staying at home. They just make me feel good. And this is one that is great if I'm wearing shorts and going totally casual or if I'm dressing up for something. It's just a great anytime fragrance and it's not overpowering. So the notes I'm showing are ambrette, sapodilla, violet, sandalwood, magnolia, and the base notes are ambergris, am I saying that right? And cedar. I just find it to be a very pleasant scent that I've just really been enjoying wearing. Then we have Diptyque Perfume. I know a lot of people really love this fragrance and I'm in that. It's very feminine. I notice the African orange flower. I notice the tuberose. It's got some pink pepper. It has rose and iris, but I don't so much notice the rose. I do kind of notice the powderiness of the iris and a little bit of musk. It's a really, really just beautiful feminine fragrance without being too sweet at all. It's kind of powdery but tuberose at the same time. I love a good tuberose scent if it's done right, and this is done right. I really love this so much. These were both really great purchases. If you're a fragrance lover and you like feminine scents that aren't too sweet, I think you would really enjoy these. Okay, I have to give a shout out to my Jumbo Kiehl's Cream Decor lotion because this has fixed my skin on more than one occasion, but in the winter months, this keeps my skin from getting dry and flaky and dusty. You know what I mean? I do have dry body skin all year round, but it gets especially dry in winter. This is not a cheap lotion, but it is one of the only products that saves my skin and keeps it genuinely moisturized and silky and smooth. I've tried all the usual suspects that work for everybody else, and they just don't work for me the same way as this. It even says on here it's for extremely dry or flaking skin, and it says continued use for 10 days will provide a skin texture heretofore unattainable. And that is exactly what I've experienced and continue to experience, and why this is worth the money for me, and I use it all the time. Now, you don't have to get this big huge bottle like I have. They have other sizes, but this is a product that I use all the time, and so I had to share it with you. I have two different types of towels in here, and that does have to do with beauty because, you know, you want softness on your body and on your hair. And some of the sizes of this Nordstrom Hydrocotton towel are around $16 right now, which is really good. And I can't get over how soft this towel is. So I wanted to just let you know because, I mean, Christmas is coming up and, you know, people are making lists. You might be making lists for yourself. Getting a set of these or, you know, just a few towels, whether it's a bath towel or a hand towel. I mean, a few months ago, we just needed to replace a couple of bath towels and I replaced them with the Nordstrom Hydrocotton, and I really want to replace all the towels in our house now. They are that good, and I've just been using these behind the scenes, of course, because I mean, when am I going to just talk about towels? They're very absorbent and very soft. I find sometimes super soft towels aren't very absorbent, and these are both. So if you've been wondering about them, they're that good. I mean, the ratings show they're that good too. The second towel I have is something I use every time I shower, and yet I've only talked about it on my channel once or twice. It just doesn't seem to fit. This is the Aquis Hair turban. Kind of looks like a hammock. So this fits over your head like a turban. You just kind of wrap it over, and I want to say it's microfiber. It might be something else, but it basically absorbs way more water than a regular towel. And because it absorbs more water before you go in with your hair dryer or hair tools, it reduces damage to the hair. Not only that though, it's a lot more comfortable on your head than a big huge towel. I actually have two, so if one's in the laundry, I have another one in rotation, so I never have to be without it. It has just become such an essential for me. They wash well, it fits my head perfectly. I mean, I have actually tried a couple of brands that were too small for my head, and I have like the smallest head in the world. I don't even know how that's possible. So this is just something that is extremely important to me in my beauty routine, my hair routine. It's just a part of what I do and use every day, and I never talk about it. Every time I have wavy or curly hair, I get asked about it. I get asked what I used. I get asked how I do it. And this is the tool I use. It's a T3. This is actually the Whirl Trio that has the little snap off barrel, but there's also just a curling iron that you can use. So I have the big barrel on here, but there's also smaller barrels that I'll use. I interchange them. Sometimes I use the wand, but more often than not, I will use the clip iron because it just is a little bit easier and it smooths at the same time. I get less damage than I do with other irons I've used in the past. You can adjust the heat settings. I usually have it on level 3. This is a product I use on a daily basis if you count the straightener, because I'm using one or the other or both every day that I do my hair. So this is it. I think Nordstrom has both the Whirl Trio as well as the curling iron. If they do, I'll have them linked down below. I could talk about jewelry all day long. I love pretty jewelry. I know a lot of you do too, because you tell me that in the comments. So these earrings are earrings that I wear all the time, and I'm not even sure if I've ever shown them in a video. They're from Gorjana, which is a brand I love, but they're the small shimmer hoops, and they go with anything casual or dressy. I mean, I wear them in videos, but I wear them in my everyday life all the time. And of course, this necklace. I mean, I think I've had this necklace for 3 or 4 years. I just love it. It's a great everyday necklace, and it does adjust, so you can have it longer or shorter. It's also from Gorjana, as are these stud earrings that I wear a lot in videos and in real life, because they're just a little bit different than what you see every day, but they're small, they're dainty, they just kind of go with everything, and I love them. Another necklace you've seen on me quite a bit is this fern necklace. So you may have seen me wear it in videos, but I don't think I've ever actually shown it or talked about it or expressed how often I actually wear it in real life. I wear it a ton when I wear silver jewelry. I mean, it just, again, goes with everything, and it's understated, which I like in jewelry. And I wanted to show you this piece, which I have not shown or talked about either. I think this is called Alyssa. It's really pretty, again, to wear every day or to dress up, yet it's still understated. And then finally is the Riva hoop ring, which I'm wearing today. It's from Monica Venator. I'm kind of weird about showing my fingers. I just don't really like my fingers, but I really like this ring. I wear it a lot. I wear it in my everyday life. It's just a really pretty piece that a lot of people ask me about, and so I wanted to show it to you today. So the top that I have on, I have in, I want to say 4 or 5 colors. I have it in black, I have it in ivory or off-white, I have it in kind of this dusty purple, I have it in kind of an aqua shade. It's a Henley Tunic. I'll put a picture here in the corner so that you can get a bigger picture of it. I love the price, but I love that it is so versatile and it is comfortable. You can wear it untucked, you can wear it tucked, you can wear it by itself, you can wear it under a blazer in the summer, in the winter. I am the kind of person that will get basic pieces in multiple colors if I really like it, and this is one of those pieces. It is priced right. It washes and dries well. It just works with anything. It's just a great, basic, easy piece to have, and it's just easy to pull together an outfit, and it doesn't have to look the same. You know what I mean? I also really love pairing it, or pairing anything really, with my Spanx faux leather leggings that I wear all the time in the fall and the winter. I know people are kind of questioning if they're worth the price. For me, they have been. You have to get the right size that fit you and don't squeeze you too much. And when you do that, nothing is going to spill over, nothing is going to, be uncomfortable. They do compress, and they're supposed to, because that's what smooths you, but they're really flattering, and they've lasted me multiple years. And to me, something is really worth the money if I get a lot of wear out of it. And I have gotten a ton of wear out of those, both casually and dressy. Now, in another video, I showed these loafers. They are from Paula. I think that's how you say this brand. I love these to death and get so many questions and compliments on these every time I wear them. Now there is, I think, a mule version of this that I will link as well, and I'll include some other options too, because I know some other brands have a similar version to this, but I mean, you can really amp up an outfit with this shoe. I love this print. It's a little bit different than, just the typical animal print that you see all the time. You could pair these with this top, a blazer, and some leggings. Have a really cute look going on, and I wear these a lot. The bottom is looking kind of rough, actually. So anyway, I had to put these in this video. I also have to put another type of shoe. So after trying my friends on running sneakers on, I bought my own because they are the most comfortable sneakers I've ever put on my foot, and I have no regrets. If they have the models I have available, I will list them down below and link them, but I'll just link you to the On Running Sneaker page. The reason why I love these is because I have problem feet. The balls of my feet will start hurting. These feel like I am walking on pillows. They're just so comfortable. So I've only been wearing these since the middle of the summer, and the other day I put my Nikes on and I couldn't even stand it. They just felt so hard and uncomfortable in comparison. Now, my Adidas don't feel terrible in comparison, but I can definitely tell a difference. My feet just really agree with these. So if you're like me and you just have foot problems, the balls of your feet, your arches, the outside of your feet, whatever it is, you may want to look into these. I have no regrets, and I wear these all the time. Okay, so the next item I am showing you, I am giving you options that are less expensive. I'm showing you this because I have carried this way more than I thought I would over the past couple of years. I think it's been a couple of years now. And it's more about the style and the color. So I want to give you some other options because it is a luxury item. So this is the Gucci Soho Disco camera crossbody bag. I think Nordstrom has the tan and the black colors. This of course is the red. But as someone who wears a lot of black and gray and white and neutrals, I have gotten so much wear out of this red bag, so much more than I thought I would get. Now, I wouldn't wear it with what I have on today, but on a normal basis, I have so many things, so many more things that I could wear this with, but it's not just about the color. So even if I had a neutral, just having this crossbody that fits so much more than I thought I could fit in it has been such a convenience for me. And so this is something that I have used so regularly, so often, and hardly ever talk about, but I wanted to put it in here because number one, the holidays are coming. We're buying things for ourselves, we're buying things for other people, and there are similar items at different price points too. If you've been thinking about getting something for yourself, something for someone else, this style of bag has been so great to have. Really, really great. It's not too small, it's not too big, it just fits perfectly and slimly at the body. So anyway, had to throw this in here. If you haven't seen my recent one and done eyeshadows video, I will link it here for you. I got a lot of great feedback on that. And let me know too in the comments below if you want to see a part 2 or part 3 or how many ever parts it takes of this video concept. I have a lot more beauty type items that I use on a regular basis and hardly ever talk about. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.